Arg, me mateys, we're here playing Plunder Patrol, and we're gonna have ourselves a fantastic time. I'm not gonna be talking like that, I just wanted to lead the video off with something. We're playing against Sky Striker. Pretty basic opener for them. I'm not sure why they chose to go first, a little strange, but if you didn't know, Sky Striker normally is a turn 2 deck. So he's gonna max C my ass. I'm gonna Called by the Grave him because fuck you. And we're gonna see what we're gonna do from here. So far our hand's pretty much dog diddly dick. The good thing is we are gonna get Shipyard, which makes this hand playable. We're gonna have to. We get another Shipyard, kind of unlucky. Now we get Whitebeard. So this is a misplay by me. So when you get Whitebeard and you activate Whitebeard's effect, you cannot activate you cannot special summon monsters that aren't Plunder Patrol monsters. I wanted to go into Totally Awesome, and that will kind of would have shut him down. But let's see what we end up doing. We got a pretty good board, I'm not gonna lie though. Like, this is pretty strong. We have really good setup. We're gonna attack him. He's gonna be forced to go into... this is the biggest misplay of my life. I do not know why I max-seed. I hit no to the to Rai coming back, and then I was just clicking, and I just clicked through yes when I was playing it. So I was so pissed. If you guys could hear me when I was playing this actual match, I fucking screamed. Like, I did not want to play Max C. I knew Called by the Grave was active on it. So, as you can see, Plunder Patrol is a very complicated deck, and it has so many plays that you can make with it. The biggest misplay I made here so far was going down to 0 cards in hand. The good thing is our opponent literally has nothing. But what I should have done was after his draw step, I should have partied. I shouldn't have waited. Because now it's like I can't really react to anything. But it didn't really matter because he ended up going Forbidden. So, whatever. We are here in game 2. We are playing against, so this game, obviously right now I don't really know, but it's a Dogmatika strategy. But usually when you're playing Dogmatika, you're either playing Shadal or Alistair. I'm just assuming automatically that he's going to be playing Alistair. Well, I don't think I even end up finding out, but I looked at his deck. He was playing Alistair. So I Ash Blossom him. He Called by the Graves me. This is actually a really good thing. I even though it's bad, now I know he can't Ash me. And if you know anything about Plunder Patrol gets absolutely banged in the ass, dude, by Ash Blossom. And look, he tries to Ash me. He doesn't even realize this. He was taking forever on his turn, so maybe he just forgot. Maybe that was it. I can't judge him since I hit yes on the time before. Maybe he did the same. Alrighty. So, right now I knew he had punishment because he searched it. I was just baiting out the punishment. Because now I can just pop off. I can go into my captain. So going into the captain's really useful because he has a light monster, which lets us get out. I think it's Lyris. What's the fusion monster? So we're gonna be able to get this one out. And this is a misplay. I could have attacked him first. But I think I in my mind I'm just gonna go try and go for lethal. And I actually do think I have lethal. But ideally, if you don't have lethal, you shouldn't do what I just did. But this deck has a surprising amount of ways to get to lethal, just because how much damage Shipyard can produce. Papa's back! This is game number 3. I don't know why I said that. Our hand sucks complete cock, so... And our opponent just fucking passes turn, and we pass turn right back. I mean, we don't run that. We run a pretty decent amount of hand traps. We run, I think, 9. But, like, geez, I just drew all of them. So, like, at this point, I'm like, you know what? I'm going to play Redbeard. He plays Maxi. And I'm like, all right. I wasn't going to do anything. We see he's on Virtual World. So I'm like, you know what? I'm going to Maxi this. I probably should have Ash Blossomed, but, like, I was like, fuck it, dude. I'm just going to Maxi. I don't care if he special... As long as I'm drawing cards, dude, I don't really care if he special summons. I draw Called by the Grave, which is going to be very nice. I use Ash. I just kind of want to use these hand traps up. Plus, I don't want him to search for cards that is unnecessary. Alright, so this Maxi is now a +1. I drew an extra card from this Maxi, which is always beautiful. I activate Party just to get to draw. So now... My hand's still a bit awkward, but now it's a lot more playable. I'm going to be able to use Black Eyes to get this back to my hand. Special summon it. Go into Whitebeard. Go from Whitebeard into Patrol. Use Party. This is why Party's so good. I can activate Patrol. I should have set this in attack, to be completely honest. It was kind of a blunder on my part. But he has Gamma, so I'm actually going to Maxi this. This is hilarious. He has second Gamma in hand. So, if you know how Gamma works, right? Most people just run one driver. So, like, his second Gamma doesn't activate. So I'm just going to be able to do this anyway. And then I activate Shipyard. Gonna add this to hand. Look at this. Everything's just working in conjunction. He just concedes. He sees the writing on the wall. Honestly, it was like very easy to get the footage for this deck. There's a lot of fun games that I had. A lot of interesting ones. We always use terraforming before we do anything else because we want to use the search effect. At this point, I already gave up on trying to go for Totally Awesome. Probably would have been a good play. I end up not having the strongest like turn. I mean, I go into Monster Reborn. I bring back Whitebeard. And then I'm just going to pass on this. Hopefully he has. So this deck, like, it relies on what your opponent has too. Because, okay, he has a Dark. So that means I'm able to do some stuff. Right? So I'm going to activate Whitebeard's effect. To get out Plunder Patrol Ship. I still have Blackbeard that I haven't used. Remember that. He's playing some Lunalight strategy. I actually looked at his deck afterwards. It was a pretty cool deck. People are getting pretty creative with what they do. I definitely want to try and make a Lunalight deck myself. I think that's something I'm going to come out with in the next few days. But this list was pretty cool. I affect Veiler, Raid Raptor. Raid Raptor is such a good search engine. I just wanted to shut it down. But little did I know is he's going to be able to get another one out. Now I think, does he make a mistake here? Let's see. This is where I activate Patrol Ship. I just get rid of his card. I didn't want him getting Raid Raptor search because he was searching for something. He's going to go into Codebreaker Virus. He's going to activate the Rank Up Magic. And he's going to go into Infinity, which is annoying. And I already know he's trying to take this. I already know he's going to be able to take it. But I'm like, you know what? I'm going to have him destroy it first because I don't want him to get the material because then he can't negate anything afterwards. So that's why I do the play that right here. Make him use his material. So he gets to go into Virus Breaker because he wants to go over Patrol Ship. Understandably. Now, our hand obviously is not the best, but we still have Shipyard out. So we could discard Whitebeard, which is a really good drawer. Use Whitebeard's effect. Bring out Golden Hair. Play Black Eyes. Bring back Bluebeard. Activate Bluebeard's effect. Summon. We go into Blackbeard. He's like fucking Luffy right now, dude. With all the... He has light, dark. We can pick through a lot of stuff. And you know what's a great thing about a lot of people playing Ash Blossom? So Ash Blossom is a fire, and what that allows us to do is to go and use Blackbeard to go into our Synchro Monster. Since the Synchro Monster is a fire type. So, me hearties, let's talk about the deck real quick. We've run 3 of every Plunder monster, and these are the Plunder monsters we run. Whitebeard, Redbeard, Bluebeard, Golden Hair, and Black Eyes. We also run 3 of the Field Spell. It is mandatory. I know it's an ultra, but you have to. You need 3 Blackbeards too. It's the best card, one of the best cards in the deck. And honestly, the deck's extremely versatile. We have Zeus. We didn't go to the Zeus any of those games, but we could have if we needed to. The deck's really fucking good. Anyone who wants to try this out, I highly recommend it. The deck's actually not that expensive. Like this, all these are cards that you should have crafted in your fucking arsenal anyway. Like these are staples that you run in so many decks. If you have all these staples already built, this deck is not that bad to make. Super fun. I'm pretty sure you can hit Diamond 1 with it. What I will say is you need a Giga Chad Megamind brain to play this fucking deck, because this deck is, there's so much room for error, and if you really want to dissect all the plays I made, I'm 99% sure you could have found like a handful of like misplays that I did. So this deck is, like I said, it's very complicated to play, but if you play this well, it is very rewarding. Here's how the story goes. We find out about a treasure in the Grand Line. There's no doubt the pirate whose eyes on it, he'll sing, I'll be king of the pirates. I'm gonna be king. Yeah, yo. Yeah, yo. Yeah, yo. Ho, ho. His name is Luffy. That's Monkey D. Luffy. King of the pirates. He's made of rubber. How'd that happen? Yo, ho, ho.